You too. I'm back. Um, man, I was thinking about this situation that we're now faced with as far as being in harm's way. Man, we all are in harm's way right now. I don't care who you are. I don't care how popular you are, how rich or poor you are. You're in harm's way of an hateful act right now. And if you notice, you know, this stuff is not slowing down. It's picking up. It's picking up, you know? And we're gonna have to reckon with that, man. We're gonna have to reckon with it. And why people think that none of this can happen to them or their family members or they're safe. None of us are safe. None of us are safe. None of us are safe. And this is why I'm trying to understand, you know, about these trolls. They act like they're not affected by this. Everything is hunky dory for them. They don't have any problems. And that's man, it's sad. It really is. It's really sad that first of all we find ourselves in this position, that we got to be even talking about this. That's the first thing, man. And for all of the trolls that are out here, um, what's your part in this? What part do you play in this? Because you got a part to play as well. So many people right now think that they don't have a part in this, and for the life of me, how she done made me famous? Shit, I was famous before I met her. What you talking about? She done made me famous. I was famous before I met her. What you talking about? I've been famous, man. Ain't nobody else made me famous. The only person that can make me famous right now is God. God is the only one that has the ability to make. Can't no man make me famous. God can make me famous. And see, everybody can't handle fame. Let me say that again. Everybody can. Fame comes with responsibility. It's responsible, man. You have a responsibility when you're famous. You really do. A lot of people don't see it that way, but you got a responsibility, man. Yes, you do. Okay. She probably does. It's a whole lot of people on stuff. I'm not in a position to talk about nobody. I got my own issues. Never been drunk a day in my life. Never used no hard drugs a day in my life. Okay? Never been drunk. Never used no hard drugs a day in my life. So yeah, I got I done sipped on a little wine. Yeah, I done smoked me a joint in my lifetime. No cocaine, no heroin, no crack, none of that other stuff. I don't need that shit. Okay, But I just want people to realize, man, just how much all of us are in harm's way with this hate. All of us are in harm's way, man. All of us. Because no matter where we are, somebody could snap and put out a gun and just start shooting. How and nobody wants to be caught in that kind of circumstance where it's a panic. Somebody starts shooting. Can you imagine what runs through your mind if you caught in that kind of situation? You hear all them gunshots. Can you imagine the come to Jesus moment that folk go through? See, it's some people that's been caught up in circumstances like this. Lives will never be the same. This thing has totally changed them forever. Okay, has totally changed them. Has totally changed them. And this is all I'm saying, man. Look at what we're faced with. Look at what we got to deal with. Look at it, man. Okay, it don't. It's affecting all of us. And here's the part that really is like the kick in the ass. They'll turn right around and tell you, "Oh, it's fake news. That's fake news. The news media is lying to you. The news media is this. The news media is that." Well, why don't you turn it off? If it's so fake, why don't you turn it off? Because you can survive without the news, but the news can't survive without you. Let me say that again. See, you can survive without the news, without television. Television can't survive without you. Now, see, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't even know their power. They don't even think they have power. That money that you spend has power. And oftentimes we ignore the power of our money because we want to personalize stuff and getting in there fighting and doing all that. You ain't got to do all that stuff, man. All it is, listen to me, y'all. All of these people running around in the Black Lives Matter movement, burning cities down, tearing up stores, doing that's some bullshit. That's just some jokers that's looking to get some shit for nothing. That's all that is. It's just some people looking to get some shit for nothing. See, because all they need is for one person to start it, and they gonna bummer. Listen, you know how many people that were plotting about with this George Floyd verdict, what stores they was gonna raid, and when the verdict came down, shit, damn, I can't even get my Nikes now. They was gonna go and bum rush a shoe store with that verdict. They use that as an excuse to loot and raid. Okay, but see, instead of us burning cities down, why don't we just stop spending money? See, don't nobody want to stop going to restaurants or to the movies or to the mall. See, don't know people want change, but they don't want to sacrifice nothing. People want different, but they don't want to sacrifice nothing. They don't want to give up nothing. If you're gonna have change, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. You got to give up something. And most folk don't want to make a sacrifice. They want the change, but they don't want the sacrifice that they got to make to get the change. So they'll wait for somebody else to come along, okay, and be the sacrifice. They ain't gonna do it. And this is why we where we are right now. I can't, you know, guard my privacy. Um, we don't need that. That's bullshit. For you to sit here talking about we need to loot, we don't need to loot to take back our community. Why you loot? Why you got to loot? Why you got to steal to take back your community? Man, I started out as a street vendor in Washington, D.C. over 30 years ago. I was a street vendor. That's how I started in D.C. Now I got my own tour company. I got a dinnerware line that I done designed it. I just got to launch it. But I started as a street vendor. I got a hop on, hop off shuttle right now for every black museum and monument in DC. We don't have a hop on, hop off shuttle. I developed a hop on, hop off shuttle. Went to the president of the city council for DC, Phil Mendelson, and said, Mr. Mendelson, can I get some help to launch this shuttle? Man, that dude looked at me and said, Mr. Foley, I don't know how to help you. I stood up and said, I guess this meeting is over. Since you don't, ain't no sense in us taking this conversation no further. You don't know how to help me. And I walked out. I walked out. You see, it's a whole lot of people sitting there. And see, this is what I'm saying. We're all in her. Nobody is exempt from this hatred. Nobody is exempt from this hatred. Man, stop hating each other. I mean, look on a job where you just had people that disagreement on the job. Guy, this grown little party, go get a gun, shoot up everybody, kill 2, 3, 4 people. Disagreement. But yeah, and you know what? Let me show you something. I bet you I got 3 people in here watching this video right now. And I bet you not one of y'all shared the video. We all in harm's way. All of these trolls that's on here attacking people, bullying people, they in harm's way too. See, everybody's in harm's way. And I wish one of them get on here and talk about, oh, I ain't in no harm's way. I wish you would get on here and have the nerve to say you ain't in harm's way with this hatred. Because we all are. We all are. And the one thing that we should be promoting is, man, stop the hatred. The one thing that we are all, nobody's saying, man, stop this. We all are affected by it, this hatred. But notice, nobody is saying, man, stop the hate. Stop the hate. People tell you, oh, we need to turn back to God, but they don't tell you how to turn. God is a lifestyle, y'all. God, let me say that again. God is a lifestyle. When you turn back to God, you're turning back to a lifestyle. You're saying, man, I ain't going to steal no more. I ain't going to cheat no more. I ain't going to lie no more. I ain't going to fornicate no more. I'm not going to commit adultery no more. When you turning back to God, I'm not going to turn my back on people no more. When you turn into God, see, everybody want to make a righteous lifestyle as to be perfect. A righteous lifestyle is not perfect. A righteous lifestyle is not harmful. Righteous people make mistakes. Let me say that again. Righteous people make mistakes. They just not harmful. They ain't gonna go out and deliberately try to destroy somebody or to cheat somebody or to get over on somebody. When you live a righteous lifestyle, that's a righteous lifestyle, man. Ain't got nothing to do with perfection. Nothing to do with perfection. has everything to do with not being destructive. Okay? So so listen, man. No, I don't encourage any violence. You don't have to steal. If we could Black people are the biggest consumers in the world. Let me say that again. Black people are the biggest consumers in the world. If white America really want to get super rich real quick, all they got to do is pay reparations to black folk. That money gone just like that. Spent. They in debt just like that. They in debt just like that. That money gone. The trillions of dollars is right back in the hands of the people that gave it because it's gone just like that. And people, just like people are complaining about paying $15 minimum wage. Man, if you pay somebody a $15 minimum wage, you tell, man, I'm gonna raise your minimum wage up to they in debt. The minute you tell them they getting a raise, they done already spent that money. They already know what they're going to get with that extra money that they get. They in debt. They're in debt. And you complaining about paying some people that's going to turn around and get in debt that you can make more money off of. But you don't want to pay them $15 an hour when all they're going to do is go and get in debt. That's all they're going to do. Anybody that has ever worked a job, anybody that has ever worked a job and knew you was getting a raise, you was in debt. Before you even got the raise, you was in debt. Okay? We all in harm's way, man. All of us are in harm's way. Ain't nobody, secluded from this. This could happen to anybody, any family, friends, all of it is affected by this hatred. But we won't promote it. We won't promote stop hating each other because you disagree. And the next time some of your trolls, just ask them, are you in harm's way of any of this hatred? If somebody would snap around you, would you be in harm's way of your family and friends? If somebody snapped, you know, would you be in harm's way? And seeing people, and see, this is the thing about junk like this. You got too many copycats, man. You got people out here right now that's seeing how much attention other folk are getting for killing up a bunch of folk. And that's all they want is some attention. That's how they get some attention. Look at the stupid stuff young people got to do right now to get street cred. Just to get street cred. They got to come out here and do something stupid, risk their lives just to get street cred, to get some extra subscribers or some followers. They got to do something stupid. They can't be educated. They can't be smart. They got to come out and do something stupid to get that level of approval. Okay, and this is how it is. And we all, man, like I told you, all of us are impacted by this. This is not a they problem. This is an our problem. See, no, this is our problem right here. Because we all are at risk. And I don't think the average American really realize just how much risk they're at, how unsafe it is in America right now. America is not safe. It's not safe, man. We got too many people that are going off because they hate each other. And when they hate each other, the first default move is death. Look at this, man. With this hatred, the first default move with all of this hatred is death. And we all are at risk. And when somebody hate that much that they don't even care who they killing. God dog. Man, you got people out here that don't even care. Don't even care. They just want to gun somebody down. They don't even care. That could be you. That could be your child. That could be your wife or your husband or your mother or your father or your sister or your brother. How do you explain to all of these people that have lost loved ones innocently, man, that didn't have anything to do with this madness? And they gone. Somebody walked in and decided they want to kill up a bunch of people. Now you got families torn apart because of hatred, because of this hate. Yet we don't want to promote love. We don't want to promote any unity among people because we don't trust. The bottom line now is all over the world, man. People don't trust each other. Family members don't trust each other. Husband and wives don't trust each other. Sisters and brothers don't trust each other. This is the problem. Man, we got to get back to trusting one another. I am my brother's keeper. See, this mind your business, glorified violence crew. This is what now you're getting a fallout from a lot of this stuff. See, this is where this is coming from. And notice all that is working is drama. Man, I could come right now and jump on this Trump bandwagon, and boy, I wouldn't have to even ask for no followers. That I would have 1,000 followers if I would just jump on that bandwagon and start pushing this hatred and this division. Not only I'd have a brand new van right now. If I get on the internet right now and start enjoying the Trump bandwagon, I have a brand new van. Somebody would buy me a brand new van because I'm willing to get on here and keep spreading these lies. But if I stand up for the truth and say, man, you motherfuckers are the biggest cheaters going, I'm ostracized. I'm already black. See, I'm already black. But because I don't want to go along with what Trump is doing, I'm just a Democrat. I'm a Republican in name only. Okay, that's the way, because I don't want to cheat to win. I'm a Republican in name only because I won't cheat to win. And see, and we know this stuff, man. We see this stuff they doing now with this election. But look how many good people won't say, man, stop this. Stop it. Or Korean say, shit, if they are, they sure ain't paying me enough. If I'm being paid to go sit down by the White House, they sure ain't paying me enough. Ain't nobody paying me. In fact, this gonna be my last week going down there, sitting there, playing music with my sign. Everybody walking around telling me, how much they love the sign and patting me on my shoulder, but they won't even take a picture and share the sign. You'd be surprised, man, at how many people that I don't even pay attention to and happen to look up and they taking a picture of my sign. And when I look up, they like put hide the phone, just like this. This. Why? You got to say, damn man, let me share this and see. And I'm showing you people hate poor relationships. They disagree and they hate each other. And who you gonna trust that you disagree and hate? Think about that for 1 minute. Who you gonna trust you hate? Who gonna trust you that you hate? You see how this is affecting us all, and we fighting each other like cats and dogs on a sinking ship. And the rich got all the lifeboats, and we still fighting each other like cats and dogs. Why? Why? On a sinking ship. Why? Because we disagree. Because we don't see the same. Listen, let me say that again. Branches on the tree don't have the same view. Branches on the tree don't have the same view. So why is it that people got to have the same view? But they still, when the sun come up and leaves on, man, that tree gonna provide shade. And I'm saying that say we all, hey, what's going on? We all are part of this tree. We don't have the same view. And we got more in common than we do our differences. And the problem right now in the world, people don't want to explore what they have in common. Consider what they have in common. Because division right now is profitable. Man, listen to me, y'all. These jokers in the Republican Party, it ain't funny. They raking in so much money right now. It ain't even funny how much money these cats are raking in with this foolishness. Playing on people's people are being manipulated with its fear and conspiracies. And they making people filthy rich. And I can jump on that conspiracy bandwagon and get filthy rich. That's dishonest. I know that's a weakness. I could come in here, be talking that old Trump bullshit, man, just to get some money. Just to get some money. And it's sad that I can come and say, man, we all are affected by this hate. We need to stop hating each other because we disagree. And people want to say, well, shit, I'll support that message. How can I send you some money? I need to. I, I wish I had the money to be able to go to the New York Times, the Washington Post, and then take out a full page ad. Stop hating each other because you disagree. And this is the problem. But see, hatred will finance its message. Because the message they're carrying, people don't mind as long as they're willing to say it, the folk are gonna support them financially to be able to get out. But positive, ain't nobody gonna support you to get out and say, oh no, you what? Just to say stop hating each other because you disagree. And I'm supposed to give you some money for that? That's how people look at it. No, you should do that for free. Why I got to pay? But hate pay for ears. The hate is paying for it. It pays for it message. But when it come down to love, love don't want to pay for its message. Love think its message is supposed to get out for free. Okay? That's what love and unity. They don't want to pay for nothing. They want it for free. Unity, they want it for free. Because they don't trust who they giving. See, you listen to me. I got some people right now that as far as they concerned, right, watching me right now, man. I'm a con man. I'm a con man. Right now, I got some people watching me right now that's telling me that's thinking in their mind I'm con because I'm saying something. Ain't nobody. Oh, that's just too good to be true. Cause you saying something. Ain't nobody else saying what you saying. Why ain't nobody else telling us to stop hating each other because we disagree? Ain't nobody else talking about that. That's the rationale folk are giving. Believe it or not. That's their rationale. Okay. And so you, on the other hand, there's a sacrifice. When you go against the wind, there's a sacrifice of going against the grain. There's a sacrifice you have to pay when you go against the grain and think this thing hunky dory. No, there's a sacrifice. Okay. Um, that I was trying to use to do some tours, but being that I'm one of these uh, tech challenged, I ain't as tech savvy. There are two lenses that come with it. One for I'm gonna take the regular view lens and see can I broadcast live through that. That's what I'm. That's one way around not having the 1,000 subscribers is because oh this my camera. I'm charging it up right now. See, can I pull it? Will it pull around? See this one like this. I'm charging this joint up right now. I got another lens. This is the 360 lens right here. See, this is the 360 lens. I'm gonna put the other single lens in it and see can I go live on YouTube with it and go out in DC and show y'all some stuff, man. Show y'all some things. And that's what I'm gonna do while I'm out. Okay, and I might be able to even get a tour in to show you some stuff. Again, ladies and gentlemen, to sit out there with this sign, stop hating each other because you disagree. How come ain't nobody in the government ever uttered those words? Nobody. And you notice I get more interviews from foreign press about my sign. I rarely get an interview from American press about my sign, about sitting there with my music. Stop. Why I'm saying stop hating each other because you disagree. This is bigger than just race. It's what I want people to see. This is more than just race. You got so many reasons, whether it's about same-sex marriage, divorce, child support. It's there. You know, Lord, let's not even talk about divorce and child support. Look how many people that hate each other that are going through divorce and child support right now. Oh, but boy, what's her name? Melinda Gates? Shit, boy, they go. She gonna be the most sought after woman right now. Is Melinda Gates, Bill Gates' wife that they just broke up? See now, that's how you part. It wasn't ugly. She said, "This is more than enough money support." They agreed to split. Didn't even have a prenup, man, and dividing the stuff. See, that's the way it should be. But you got people right now they divorced men won't even speak to each other and got kids and using their kids as pawns against each other. Even guilty or your children guilty of using their kids as pawns against that other parent. That is real. But then you'll turn around and tell me Black Lives Matter. And look how you see that shit, man. Listen, um, I was out at Emancipation Park on Capitol Hill, and they was having a rally. I saw a rally. I don't know where I was going, but wherever I was going took me through there and on Bullhorn. I'm going to see what's going on, and it was a Black Lives Matter crowd. So they all up in there talking on their Bullhorn. This is on YouTube too. Shit, I pulled my Bullhorn out. I said, man, all y'all sitting here talking about this Black Lives Matter, y'all full of shit with my own bullhorn. I told them, y'all full of shit. And let me tell you why you full of shit. And while I'm talking to them, out of the corner of my eye, this white reporter, Jack Pozobiec, I've seen him around the courthouse. I knew who he was, but I've never had an interaction with him. And I saw a guy push him just like that. Okay, I saw this out the corner of my. When I saw it, I said, I stopped talking, man. And I got a picture right now where the crowd is trying to get him. He's scared as shit. Boy, let me tell you something. That dude was scared as shit at that day. Cause he was like, I said, Jack, come on, let's go, man. He said, man, let's talk. I said, Jack, ain't the time. This is not the time to be trying to talk, Jack. They want to kick your ass. Let's go. Okay. And I start walking them out. And that was my cue. Let him go. Because I wasn't trying to get jumped. Okay. Because they could have jumped me from the very beginning when I went in to help him. I'm serious. Man, it's like I parted the Red Sea. I got that picture. Man, in fact, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. Man, look at this, y'all. Look, see, this is look. I got my bullhorn here in my hand. They done broke it. And look, this guy. Is this guy? I don't even know this guy. Okay, look at how he's standing behind me. He's scared as shit. He and man, and look, and this how we parted. This how we parted the crowd. Right? He's trying to tell me, come on, let's talk. I said, man, let's go. Let's go. Okay, he's telling me right now, come on, man. I said, man, let's go. Okay, I'm grabbing. Come on, man. Let's get out of here. And look at the video. A little young girl said, "Well, I'll be damned. An old black man helping a white racist." This is what she says. Okay, this is what the little young black man, they jumped all up in my head. The girl was jumping like, I said, do you know the history of the statue? She didn't even know the history. But they was jumping all up in my ass. Okay? And this is where I put my life on the line. Listen to me, y'all. See, I don't have to make this up. A lot of you jokers talking about I'm a racist. What you wouldn't have done this. You would not. You wouldn't have put yourself in between an angry crowd and a white dude that you don't even know. It was wrong. What I saw was wrong. We don't agree on a lot of stuff, but what I saw them doing to him was wrong. So again, remember I told you can do something from your head or you can do something from your heart. And when you do things, when you're doing it from your head, you plan in them moments. And ain't no surprises when you planning it. But when it walks up on you and you recognize it, you in the moment. You in the moment. Okay. Hey man, I guess be able to try to talk about we all are at risk about this, and folk don't ain't interested in trying to stop the hate. Can't wash clothes without agitating them. Fortunately, a lot of folk don't want no agitators. You need agitators. This people that's not afraid to speak up. And unfortunately, you know, people such as yourself to say, you can be kind of controversial. Yeah, because I'm an agitator. Put some clothes in a washing machine that don't agitate and see how dirty they come out. Just put them in there, let the water go through the cycle, everything, and no agitation. You ain't gonna have no clean clothes. And yet, when you come out here and try to agitate by saying, man, stop hating each other because you disagree. See, I'm agitating. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. See, they don't want to hear that they hating each other because they're going through a divorce, because all they want you to do is focus on race. See, they don't want you talking about child support or none of that other stuff that they hating each other, because they want you to only focus on race. And I'm saying it's more than just about race. Look at how many people hating each other, all because they disagree. All right. So I'm trying to agitate and get this into mainstream, but I can't. I got plenty of people tell me, man, that's the problem. But don't nobody want to say, we'll back you, man. I'll see. But if I get out here and talk about stop the steal, shit, I got all kind of backing. But to do something positive, I'm controversial. I'm controversial. See, I can't get support from people now because I'm controversial. See, I don't go along to get along. That's why I can't get support because I'm controversial. But how you gonna clean clothes if you don't agitate them? How you gonna change things if you got an agitator? How you gonna get changed if don't nobody agitate? And right now, everybody is afraid to stand up and agitate. Cause they'll be the first thing an agitator gonna get right now is bullied. And most folk don't want to stand up and speak out because they're afraid to be bullied. And because they're afraid to be bullied, they'll sit back and go along to get along. That ain't afraid to be bullied. Man, they're one of these little dick motherfucking white boys to come and try to bully me with some bullshit. I give them their lunch. I wish they would come and try all of this black on black crime and all this shit they talking. Yeah, but see, you can give a statistic about how many black men are killing themselves, but you never talk about how many went to jail for it. Oh yeah, police, black men, they go to jail. Police officers can kill us and get away with it and be wrong. This is what all of this Black Lives Matter, the whole protest is about. It's what we've been saying man. Police been killing us for years and getting away with it. And this is what this uproar is all about now, is the fact that these cops can come out here and kill folk and get away with it. That's what the outcry is all about. Uh, see, Trendy, I ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody, Trendy. I know that. I'm not for everybody. I know that. And a lot of times my cussing keeps some people from around me that that don't need to be around me. They see, if you're offended by my cussing, you don't need to be around me. And that's what God showed me, that my cussing was going to keep some people from around me that didn't need to be because they're offended. And seeing if I made it comfortable for them to hang around me, I would have nothing but drama. The reason I don't have more drama than I have now is because a lot of folks don't, they can't stand my language. I'm too raw for them. That's going to be politically correct when they try. And I'm saying, man, fuck that. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. That's all you got to do. Tell the truth. Okay? That's the end of the, just tell the truth. Okay? I'm gonna keep going on with these series, man. Eventually I'll get down to race. Eventually I'm gonna get down to stop hating each other because you disagree about race. But there's some disagree, and we never talk about them. We never talk about them. Look how many families are divided over a will. Let me say that again. Look at how many families that are divided over a will. They hate each other because of a will. Right now, you got people that hate each other, family, and they hate each other. And we don't talk about that. See, we don't want to talk about that. Man, if we can heal the families, we can heal the world. Let me say that again. If we can heal the families, we can heal the world. Uh, uh, well, listen, see, people today that they're saying that they won't support you, tomorrow they will. See, just like Corn. Everybody jumping on Corn now because it's the thing to do. And a lot of people gonna lose their life savings trying to jump in on something and get a quick hit and make it a Coin. But you'll support somebody else's ideas. See, that's the problem that I have. That I try to put my ideas on the table of how I see some stuff, and people want me to embrace go get a job. Forget you trying to be, what are you talking about, dinnerware designer? Go get a job. That's what you need to do. Go get a job, man. The next time, see, now that I can go live from my laptop. Next time I go live, I'm gonna bring all my pictures. Matter of fact, do this. Oh, y'all say if I stand up, I gotta make sure you can't be trying to see me in my long john. So I might have to close this out, put some pants on, and come back and talk to y'all because I'm sitting here in my long johns. All right. Um. Uh. uh TAS. What? Lansing, Lansington, TAS. What is TAS? Yes. Next time, I'm gonna bring my man. Next time I go live, I'm gonna get all my pictures and show y'all how opportunities are once in a lifetime moment. And I had an opportunity when Roger Stone was going to court. Now I've been watching him. I've been catching these Russian things. And man, I caught this guy right when he was getting out of the car with my DCBlackTours.com site. I'm right behind him. That moment was in Plot Against the President. It was in that documentary, that one moment. And even right now, when they start showing Roger Stone going to court, you will see me standing behind him with my DC Black Tour. Let's show you what let me show you what it looked like. I can show you instead of trying to tell you about it. Let me show it to you. Where you at, Roger? So, but no, you got to you have to take every moment you can get, man. And see, and let me show y'all something. One of the reasons I got favor right now with the majority of the photographers, I brought them coffee and donuts. One day it was raining and cold as shit. And I got in my car, Spirit of God said, take some coffee and donuts with you. Up to that point, man, they had been cropping me out. I took them guys some coffee. They said, Don, man, thank you for this coffee and donuts. And everybody started partaking. But see, this is the picture that I was telling you. This is in the by Don Jr., a plot against the president. Here I am right back. That's Roger Stone right there. This is plot against this the one that's plot against the president right here, and uh this is the one that's by Don Jr. documentary right here. Same thing, same two pictures right there. Who I never published this picture. That's Susan Rice. I was down by the White House. Let me duplicate this. Yeah, I got to publish this. She was with her daughter. She was with her daughter and came down. And I was like, wow. I said, can I take a picture of you with the fan? She said, sure. This even Biden was damn. I just realized I got a picture of her. I need to put that out there. Damn. I'm sending that on Twitter right now. I'm gonna send that out on Twitter right now. I sure am. I'm putting that on all four. Oh, now I got to edit this. Hold on a second. Cancel. Let me edit this picture. Delete. Edit this picture because I got to get it up close. Edit so y'all can see who she is. so you can see who she is. Yeah, there we go. Right there. That's it. That's the joint. I'm finna send this joint out, man. She in the White House right now. She in a position in the White House right now. Show it. And I never did tweet this joint out. I'm finna tweet this out and see what kind of response I'm gonna get from it. I'm gonna tweet it out right now and see what kind of response. Go back to photos. Okay, do this. Duplicate. Oh yeah, I see y'all. Okay, Mr. Smith, what's going on, sir? Brother, everything good, man. How you doing?